All right, episode 11. Today is a reco day. We're just going full recovery vibes. I am pretty sore today. Just got done with my prep work, so we're gonna go through our throwing for the day. Shooting for a one-day workload of 3.0. I'm not expecting to get through a whole ton of throws, so we're gonna stick to the arm action drills with a blue plyo and really just try and stay nice and relaxed and hope that we can get in a nice, 35 to 45 throws, something along those lines. And yeah, that'll be it for the day. All right, 10 throws in. We're actually rocking a lot less stress than I originally anticipated. We're at a 0.2 one-day workload. Average arm speed's at 308. We're gonna move on to some square throws. All right, we're up to 20 throws, one-day workloads at a 0.5. Average arm speed's at 328 right now. So far, elbow torque's been less than 10 the entire time, other than one throw, which is incredibly surprising. So definitely gonna get in a lot more throws than I originally anticipated, but it's a great problem to have. All right, we're up to 30 throws, 0.8 one-day workload so far. Elbow torque's still been staying below 10 the entire time. Average arm speed's up to 338, so we're gonna move into some split stance throws. Maybe up the arm speed just a little bit. Like I said, I'm pretty sore, so I'm not trying to create very much arm speed today. All right, we're up to 40 throws. We're at a 1.1 one-day workload. Average arm speed's up to 348. Elbow torque is really peaking at 10 right now, so we're going to go into some pivot pickoffs where I walk backwards, so kind of a backwards pivot pickoff, and then possibly some roll-ins. Definitely creating a lot less workload than I originally anticipated, so big key on exactly why we wear a pulse sensor or something along those lines to track our workload. All right, that'll bring us to 50 throws. We're at a 1.5 one-day workload. Average elbow torque still rocking around like 11 to 13. Average arm speed's up to 358. So now we're gonna go into some roll-ins. It's probably gonna be my highest number of throws that I've had in any day so far in this process, obviously. So we might get into some more interesting arm action drills just to find a way to get to our workload without becoming monotonous. Okay, that'll bring us to 60 throws. We're at an overall one-day workload of a 2.0, average arm speeds at 370. That last one was about 435 on arm speed. So now we're gonna go into some different, a little bit funner drills just to try and get to that workload. So we're gonna go into some simulated backhands and just focus on the arm action portion. All right, that'll bring us to 70 total throws, which is about 4 away from the highest we've gotten so far in these first 3 weeks. We're at a one-day workload of a 2.5. Average arm speed is up to 375. So that last little simulated backhand drill, that can also be used for a lot of guys who struggle with getting on plane, meaning plane of rotation with their shoulders. So you'll see some guys where their shoulders are nice and level, but arm ends up being way out here. We really want shoulder, elbow, wrist to all be in a line at ball release. So to help them find that plane of rotation, it's really easy. Just go down here, act like you're throwing sidearm and really try and find that slot. So moving on to the next drill, we're gonna go with some pickoffs to first base, just nice and easy. All right, 3.0 on the dot for the one-day workload. Got up to 76 total throws. Average arm speeds at 382. But hopefully you guys got to see some different arm action drill variations that I typically don't use as I've gotten into this process for the first 3 weeks. Obviously those will start to show up a little bit later as I'm trying to get a little bit more athletic. But the main emphasis right now is really just trying to get the arm back in shape. So that'll be it for today. Make sure to hit the subscribe button here on YouTube, as well as follow us on Instagram to continue to watch and follow along with the Road to Throwing Fuel.